Hey everyone, welcome back to Legends of Podcasting. I'm Stuart.
I'm Ross.
I'm Rob.
And we're about to watch episode 11, season 6 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Last time Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D, loads of shit happened.
Revelations galore.
All the rebels.
Davis died.
Yeah, and Davis died.
Which... a moment for Davis.
Don't help. Pull me hat.
Poor Davis, man. After all the shit he went through.
We're never going to find out his story either.
Yeah, maybe somehow they can bring him back. But
I think we did go with the theory that they go back in time. That's how.
Yeah.
Pack. Everyone's okay.
No, Pack. What's his name? Pack. The tech guy.
Or Pax.
Pax, yeah, and Jacko.
Yeah, all
Gonna
back.
come back.
I hope so, yeah, because it was, I did not want Davis to die. I think you probably, I wanted hand through, gun, bang, ouch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's what she said. Hand, gun through, bang, ouch. Yeah, that's
that order.
That goes after with the medical definition. What happened? Hand, gun through, bang, ouch.
The old medical condition.
Take this pill.
Yeah.
Call me in the morning.
Yeah.
Change for a week. I see it work.
Course of antibiotics, you clear that right up.
Yeah. Sadly Davis is now gone. Hopefully not forever.
But it was cool trying to figure out who it was in that room.
Yeah. That was very. It was even the the CGI of her going through each body and stuff was really cool.
Yeah.
And then we also got the revelation that S.H.I.E.L.D is actually Coulson.
Yeah.
Clone of him, actual physical right down to the molecular structure.
Yeah. Which makes sense why he's got the same DNA, and he got the monoliths transported through space and time to this realm, and then Bachakute. Not that we just looked that up.
Yeah.
Is his name? It took over the body because she said they yearn for form.
But
so she must have got it from somewhere as well.
Well, no, her body's in sort of.
Well, she did
But
say
she is a form. She is a form, isn't she? So
yeah, but she said she did something
because our theory,
unprecedented for
yeah,
being and made herself or something.
Because it looks like if you're an unwilling host, you've got the memories that are infecting you, and that's why he thinks he's lost.
Well, I think what it is Coulson is a good man.
Yeah.
And it's overshadowing his, because he says it takes on most of his form and his mind and his memory, and that's why he'll always be against her, because he's in such a good person.
It's what the Strike were for, because they were going to take over. They were sort of subdue hosts to allow her people to infect them without having to have the memories resurface, so they can keep their own people. So that's what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
So she's taken. So she went into Yo-Yo at the end, and Mac went with her. They're taking the.
Yeah, I was going to ask you this. How did they get the Quinjet? Because it was on that it was on that ship.
Quinjet? They went in the Zephyr.
No, but that was on top of the thing, weren't they? They were both on top of the ship that they went in, and then they used Jacko to teleport out and blew up.
The Quinjet did.
Yeah, no, they both were on there, weren't they? The Quinjet was on top of it.
No, the Quinjet was separate.
No, it was on top.
So you think the Zephyr blew up?
The Zephyr, and then the Quinjet was on top of it.
Yeah.
And then they were landed on that plane.
No, only the Quinjet did.
I thought it was their thing.
No.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
They sent the Quinjet off, and the Zephyr went out that way, and the Quinjet landed on top of the machine, the ship,
okay.
and then that got blown up, I think. But yeah, they must have a stock of them somewhere in the
Tony Stark's pretty much. Tony Stark. Stark into Plasma Pods is probably making them still for S.H.I.E.L.D.
And mind you, if this is before the 5-year blip,
I don't know what it is. We don't really know when it is, do they? They haven't mentioned it being.
They never mentioned anyone
disappearing or bleeping out or anything. So, but it was set when Thanos was coming through in
because they mentioned it.
Don't know. That's sort of a bit of a question mark. But yeah, so it's interesting to see now. I guess is Sarge going to be asking questions about who Coulson is, or is she just going to be trying to do it by himself still?
If they can exercise Pachacutic from him, then will he go back to being Coulson if he's got his own memory still?
Depends if they can separate, doesn't it?
Yeah, if they
That'd
can.
be interesting.
Because if it is just him being suppressed by Pachacutic, and
then I get that, but then at the end they had the bit where he's walking and his hand disappeared. So it's like underneath the skin is not human anymore, maybe. But then there was also a Ghost Rider reference, so maybe we get to see Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
I'd love to see Ghost Rider again, and then he shoot his own shit. 100%, but we shall see. But yeah, that's pretty much what's happened. Fucking awesome as usual. Then we should just
let's go.
And guys, don't forget, if you want to watch the full reaction of this episode and all our episodes, come over to Patreon and sign up to Tier 2 and you'll get the full reaction. So let's go.
I did this to you.
That's how she possessed your body and took you hostage so she could escape.
I don't know anything about these temples. The only one that would know is Benson.
That's a name I haven't heard before.
Well,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
It was all apply for Spencer.
Oh, the doctor.
I'd like to meet him.
Sneaky. Good actress, isn't she?
Do you believe what she said? That his body's being inhabited by some being?
We've seen it before with Robbie Reyes.
I hope May studied
Stop
the
mentioning
footage
his
before she
name!
went in there because What aren't you saying?
That's the part May watched over and over. She thinks... Daisy, she thinks he's remembering us.
If you have his memories, can feel what he felt, I'm hoping that you will...
Not the cure for your loneliness.
It's strong.
Getting through to him is still our best shot. But it's not something we can force.
Maybe we should. I'm sorry, May, but the person that is in there is not the man that you loved. Move. I understand. Holding out hope that Coulson...
We have enough to worry about with Mac and Yo-Yo MIA.
Go on, Daisy. Wait there.
I think May's right.
Good to see you again, Director.
Good to see you.
Agent Rodriguez, I'm excited to see this plane that you're talk so much about. Let's get to it. It's
how's
been
this
a
go?
bit of an adventure.
Expendable, was it?
His name is Fodder, cannon fodder.
Now,
Red-
these
red
rules
shirt,
are
number 2.
referencing a site where it would prove Keller right once again.
I'll make sure to tell him you said that.
He's dead.
And you can just show me the coordinates on a map.
Deleting.
Well, if you've made up your mind.
Oh, yeah. Red shirt number 2.
Let's find this temple, shall we?
Frozen.
He doesn't give a shit, does he?
You were given... But there must be something you fear.
He looked at that like he didn't know as well. When he
Yeah.
watched that table.
What's wrong, yes.
I can feel the rage churning underneath my skin.
Use it. Let the anger out.
I don't want to.
Do you understand? You are nothing. So if you think that this manipulative crap is going to work on me, you're wasting your time.
Lost me, so
Yeah, you should have. Surely they won't be like, where's Benson?
This sword is a more complex version of these other blades.
Metal has a familiar crystalline structure.
Like the monolith.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
So it could be reverse engineered.
I was recently reminded that it doesn't do any good to keep things bottled up. All I'm saying is,
What a
if you
scary
need
ring
us,
bitch.
we are here.
So, man.
My decision to come along was just tactical. S.H.I.E.L.D. can only possess one person at a time. This way, at least one of us will always be awake.
To get murdered by the one that isn't. I suppose I can see how that's a smart plan.
It's a pretty good plan. One of them knows what she's up to.
Feels good to argue again, doesn't it?
It reaches into your mind and builds what you see. Your people have great imaginations, but lack the control to create anything other than what you feel.
Great thing he
It
loves
seems to me
is-
like a good reason to leave it alone.
And he's going to bring back his wife, and then he's just going to
Yeah,
murder him in front of him.
exactly.
Over and over again.
Oh, shit. Oh, graphics.
How did I get here? I thought I'd never see you again.
And dead.
Yep, it's pretty fucking sweet they can bring back anyone. That means that bit opens the door for a lot of things. Davis!
Yeah, bring Davis back.
And Jack.
And Tony, and Cap, and Nat.
Oh man, bring them all back.
And Triplet. Is it Triplet?
Oh yeah, Triplet. From ages ago. Season
Fucking
1.
hell, yeah, yeah. Lincoln back.
And
that's
the old
not
director,
right.
what's his name? Batman.
Oh yeah, Patreon. Ward back.
Yes.
Proper Ward. Did you never open this? Jesus. So let me cry. Let me hear what he says. Come on. Oh, come on, man.
We'll get told at the end.
That is tease.
Oh, she breaks his neck.
Yep.
I want to see it come out.
Whoa. somebody to stop her?
She's gonna sit there and wait.
Would you try to talk me out of it?
Definitely.
Exactly why I didn't say anything. You're strong enough. He'll be waking up soon. Good. I want to hear what he has to say.
That really helped!
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, he's turned to dust, okay.
And each time, his death will be your fault. Care for a second try? A third?
Jesus. No, one of the best villains. Sure he is.
Just evil.
Does anyone want to tell me?
May, I think we might have a situation downstairs.
I don't think that was the end game.
What is this, some sort of new interrogation tactic?
Oh, this is him being created back in the time.
I need to find.
You are not going anywhere. Show me what you are.
Oh! Alright, Hulk smash, Jesus.
Or we find out if a sword can actually kill someone like him.
Chop his hand off again.
What if there's still a way to save what's left of Coulson?
What did that fucking note say?
Yeah. I'm totally dead. Don't worry, if I come back, it's not me. Yeah.
Be ready, Doctor.
Subject.
Drops it out. Yeah.
Did you really think that would work?
Worked well enough.
I saw Thor do this once.
You the fact that you still think that this might be Coulson is exactly why it has to be me.
Shit, we're going to cameras down the hallway. Is it closer? Quake and stab. Quake and stab.
Oh, and Quake and stab.
Yeah! Captain America style, come on.
You really think you can beat me?
Yes.
Go ahead. It'll be easier than doing it myself. Come on, what are you waiting for? Do it! Kill me, Sky!
Sky?
I said it all night.
If it works on me, it'll work on her. It's all coming back to me. The memories, the pain, her song ringing through every bone in my body.
What memories?
It's too late for that. End it!
Shit, he's actually goes it.
Do it!
Shit.
Do it!
You were gonna sacrifice yourself.
Well, you are Coulson.
That's what Coulson would have done.
Shit, he's back! Kind of.
So Coulson with powers.
Yeah, he's an Avenger now.
God, look around. Look around.
This is the same place we saw in like season 1, wasn't it?
I'm just tired of waking up.
They were at a temple.
Making her dreams come true.
You're suggesting we all take amphetamines.
Either that or very, very productive. Will you we both just please shut up for a second?
Memories, her song ringing through every bone in my body.
What memory?
There. Did you hear that?
Strike.
She's a symbiote.
Strike song?
Yeah.
So we just need to disrupt the harmonic frequency like these do. It'll create a sonic barrier. Yeah, I'm gonna get started on a design, so it needs to be wearable. Like
As I said, it's
I
not
like
Fitz
it.
Fitzsimmons.
and we could build it.
Yeah.
I'm in the loop. Part of the family. No, we're all features of Jefferson's senses. Damn ladder.
Hey, you needed to see it for yourself.
Does the letter say Dear Sky?
Yeah.
Dear Daisy.
That's
Yeah,
what he always
maybe.
called us there, didn't he? He never called her Daisy. Is that up on Sky?
Now that you have.
Either.
When they all resonate in harmony, they open a gateway to my home. So you can go back there and never bother us again? When the Dial is destroyed, there isn't a way to complete the ritual. You must rebuild them. The 3 monoliths, as you call them, you've seen them intact. You know what I can do with them.
I need them to create with them.
So your minds.
You're not gonna get any help from us.
Then who's that?
They're great. What's that?
That's the kid from the future.
How did I get here?
What the fuck? That's the kid from the future.
Which kid from you?
The last series, there was that kid that they all.
Yeah.
Why did he stay behind?
Without Chronica 3, Chronica 2 will be vulnerable.
Chronica 3's on the Earth.
We cannot be short-sighted.
I see no flaw in our current plan.
That is because you are the flaw.
Oh,
It's one hell of a gun.
You have your new targets.
It's a sequence. God damn.
the first spanner in the works, aren't they?
What did they learn that's made them think the conquest is the next step forward?
I think they just don't want to try and go back in. They realise going back in time's not going to happen, so I wonder what planet they're going to pick.
It's either that or
3.
they've just spent the entire time building the evil Fitz and Shaggy Lazy clones and just spent the entire time going, what the hell is this?
Yeah. But you sit there at the whole day going, so what planet should we pick out of all the planets in the galaxy? Let me think about that. Well, this one looks nice. It's like blue and green. Sorry, right now, there's a kid. Oh, what the fuck was his name? See that is going to wind me up now.
Was he the one that get all the stuff at Deke?
Yeah, he was the one that was helping him out. But then he became, wasn't he a powers? I can't remember now. He was on his,
I can't remember either.
But he stayed in the future to like help everyone, didn't he? Sort of like be the sort of leader, even though he was only young. He was trained to be a pilot with that woman. With the woman.
I do not remember. I'm going to have to go back and watch the last season.
No? We're in the future, and they were all like working for that guy, and there was that girl. It's really helpful. That used to take the ship out and do stuff. There was this kid that always wanted to go and learn how to do it. That was him, but he had something else special about him. I can't remember what the fuck it was. But I wonder if they just created another one of him because that's who they were thinking about, or if that's actually him come back from the future. Or the one exploring.
No, that'd be him created
differently.
Unless it was because no, they've stopped the time. I was going to say that they created him just now, and then it's just the same one in terms of the future, but they've changed the pieces.
Yeah, changed the pieces now.
They obviously because it was that model that's just been creating. It hasn't been doing it time wise. So yeah, it's obviously created that kid. So
did that? I can't even remember. Was Yo and Mac both in the future?
Yes.
And both of them were.
Well, no, was Mac in the future?
That's why I don't think Mac was.
No, he wasn't. Mac wasn't in the future.
Was he not? I thought they went apart from Fitz. And then because they were
No, Mac was in the future. Because remember the guy being like, "Oh, you're a big guy. You can help us out."
Yes.
Yeah, they were all in the future.
So I was trying to figure out which memory, whose it was, if it was any one of them was in the future. But
yeah,
it was both. Okay.
Wonder why him out of everyone. Surely
he couldn't create stuff. He could change the rocks that they were mining. He could control rocks.
He can move rocks.
So he can make the monoliths out of the rocks.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Fucking
yes, we got it in the end.
Genius. Jesus Christ.
And they thought this the one solution in their subconscious that built it out
and
pulled it out.
That's
diabolical. That's
sorry guys, that took us way too long to remember.
Yeah, but you don't think you're going to need to remember that.
Yeah, going back over a year's worth of TV.
So they must have just set him up. They must have been writing him into the show last season for this bit.
I mean, that's pretty fucking cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's literally pulled the one thing that can fix the dials.
Yeah,
because I think that's how they came back in the future, because he made the monolith in the future, and that's how they got back anyway, and then he destroyed it.
Something like that, yeah.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, did he say I had to stay behind because I'm the only one that can destroy it?
Yeah, something like that. And so I swear that was some of the reason. You couldn't just leave it, because people, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
that sorts out.
Going full circle.
That's a way longer than it should have.
I need a nap.
Yeah. A headache now, anyway.
Burning smell.
Oil the gears. Yeah, so that was awesome. And then the whole thing of Sarge, man.
That was awesome. To get his memories back.
So I told you it's Coulson under there the entire time.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of thought they were going to go the other way with it when he was just going to be this monster, but actually when he just said Sky, it was just like.
I do think like the more they push the monster up, maybe he released out of the body, and then they would leave Coulson.
It's either that it's becoming an amalgamated being. He's been in that body so long that he no longer knows which of the two it is. They become one entity.
Exactly, but yes,
But the memories are coming clearer of those echo things that he's having.
Yeah, so he's remembering. Yeah, so he remembered the name.
Yeah, he just pulled out a name out of nowhere, didn't he?
Yeah, and he was making all the noise and breaking stuff on purpose so that she would come and kill him. So, and he was trying to sacrifice himself. So
he's acting like Coulson.
Hurt anyone? Yeah. Oh man, it was so good. I wish she would have read the letter in her head and we could have heard it though.
We might see it at the end.
Yeah, maybe. It's probably bloody the last episode.
Yeah. Make Sarge read it.
Yes, maybe.
Yeah.
It'd
be awesome if he is in next season as Sarge, trying to remember, but now he's on the team and he's got powers.
No, it would be pretty sweet. That's awesome.
Maybe he doesn't sacrifice himself at the end.
Well, he always makes a sacrifice play, doesn't he?
But he's still got one season. Yes.
That's what he did, and he gave Daisy the centipede serum so that she could save the world and he'd die rather than save himself. So.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly. So, and Deke's finally in the little pattern.
Yes. You figured the whole thing out.
Yeah. No, he just tells them to shut up for a second. They're like, what the hell are you doing about, boy? That's pretty cool. That's cool. So they're actually going to be able to make devices so she can't go into them.
Yeah, I still think a gun that fires knives is better.
Well, I feel like maybe they can I don't know, maybe they can get Daisy to vibrate at that frequency as well. Help defeat her. I don't know how good her powers is at that.
No, she
was controlling a nuclear bomb.
Yeah, and she took off she didn't previously with something like really small. Oh, and in the memory she took off like the harnesses.
Yeah.
And that was obviously made up, but she probably could do that.
Yeah.
So she must be pretty good. But yeah, I guess she could probably just take her and just like hold her. They just have the devices so she can't go into anyone else. It's pretty cool.
Well, maybe they could demolecularize her enough that she can't form back into a cohesive body. If Daisy keeps her in like a field or something.
Yeah.
So she's just a continual ghost and she can't affect anything.
Surely the easy win, that the kid creates the monoliths, and rather than her children or whatever, her family coming through, you just push her
back through
and then close them off. And they're like, let's have lunch. You're welcome, everyone. So yeah. Such a good show, man. I'd probably be with Benton as well, man, and his husband. When he's just like, I heard you tell them to turn the machines off. I was like, what? I mean, that must be. That is horrible.
Yeah.
It's absolutely horrible.
And then seeing him again killed right in front of you.
Yeah.
Evil.
Although it's weird that the monolith, even though it makes things again. Obviously, when he died, he turned back into dust again. So he's not actually. It's not like it makes flesh.
Yeah, it doesn't like a solid. Yeah.
It makes like an essence of them out of dust or whatever.
As Coulson keeps disintegrating.
Yeah. So I mean, sort of similar thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
So he's made a clone of Coulson. But he's got the DNA though, so. Interesting. I don't know, because he seems to just be shredding the skin underneath the sort of dust.
Yeah. Let's see what they do. Do you reckon Enoch's going to find out about that Chronicon that's been killed now?
Yeah.
The leader, and then sort of.
She'll probably come to the ship to try and find it to explain something, and then he'll find out
that they've been overrun.
It's a bit weird. You thought that they'd be like, I guess their planet's built up, sort of all gone up shit creek, but there'd be like a being of like order that they don't mutiny on stuff, and this guy's just been like, fuck you, I'm in charge now.
They seem to operate on logic, and also that's two different branches they've come down to.
Exactly. I still want to see what happened with Fitz and Simmons as well, like the mines.
Yeah, what have they done?
If they've actually built 2 more people, so pretty sweet.
I'd say I reckon it'd be humorous they pulled out Evil Fitz and ring Gemma.
Yeah, and right, they just come back and like, oh come on. Especially Leopold, because he's such a great character.
Yeah. Yeah, he's awesome.
So what do we learn? We learn a lot about human mating habits, but not a lot else.
Yeah. This is how time travel works?
Yeah. But you wait 9 months.
Alright guys, trousers down.
Yeah.
We go back in time.
We don't need rush.
we don't need lubrication.
Oh my god.
On that note, so guys, that was episode 11 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. What do you think about it? Come below, let us know. What do you think's going to happen with Sarge? And how quickly do you remember what powers that kid had? We took forever. Apologies for that. Don't forget, if you want to watch the full reaction of this episode and all our episodes, come over to Patreon, sign up to tier 2. You can watch the full episode. And if you also have Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook as well, and we also do a weekly podcast as well. So love to hear from you guys, and we'll see you for the next episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.